In today's terms of a superstar, you would say sex, nudity, drugs, rock and roll or whatever. The Australian artist Bertram Mackennal achieved fame along these lines, perhaps not those terms, but he was the friend of many of the opera stars of the day. Sarah Bernhardt was a great friend and mentor. Queen Victoria was his patron. The coinage of the day had George V's head, designed by Bertram Mackennal. Bertram Mackennal was a young boy born of British migrants, Scottish to be exact, who lived in Fitzroy in Melbourne, leaving home to go to London at the age of 19. He continued to evolve as an artist. He was termed a poet of sculpture. That's a rather interesting term. He was part of the symbolism movement and he himself was symbolic of that movement. His piece Circe was a New Age sculpture. It was celebrated in Europe. It was not so celebrated in England, where the Victorian era was still very much part and half of the way of life. The sculpture piece, Circe, is small. There's no denying it. You can walk past it if you're not looking for her. But her beauty will always draw you towards her. She's 57 centimetres tall, less than a third of Bertram's original piece that he exhibited in Paris. Our Circe is a bronze and would have been one of the first bronze pieces created from his original designs. The lustre on her body is of a hue. It looks brown, it looks black, but you cannot define exactly what the colour is because of the triumphant way she stands, holding her hands straight out. Her nudity is not important. She is so confident in her body. Her hair entwined with 2 serpents. At her feet there are another 4 serpents, but at the base, the circular base, the plinth of this beautiful sculpture is really another sculpture that can stand alone by itself. We hear the term, small is beautiful. The small gem in a piece of jewellery, the one that shines at you, that beckons you towards it, the one that you wish you could have but belongs to others. This is what I think of Circe. It belongs to the Art Gallery of Western Australia. You can enjoy it, you can see it, along with those who have been enjoying her beauty for the last 130 years.